guys, so today's video I'm going to do my top horror movies, and I have no idea why I've not done a horror related video on my channel. It just blows my mind. I do not know why. So I decided to do one just because that Halloween is coming up, so you guys will be probably wanting to know what horror movies you want to know. Just to let you know that I'm your girl. If you want to know some horror films, then just keep watching. So the first film is Grave Encounters. This is a found footage horror where we see a lost episode of a ghost hunting team that investigates paranormal activity in an asylum, and they decide to lock themselves in there overnight and see if they can spook up any ghosts in there, and just see all the commotion, and we just start to see what happens, and it just starts getting more scary and scarier, and it has a huge twist, and it's just so amazing. I think this is the perfect film to watch with your friends, or just grab your friends and just trick them and say, oh, this film isn't scary, it's just ghost hunting teams. The next film is Evidence, and this is a film about a guy called Ryan, and he decides to make a documentary about his friend Brett about camping the first time, and he takes his girlfriend and her friend up to like a forest, and stuff starts happening. They see weird creatures, and then they start to get hunted, and it just gets crazier and crazier, and then they find out at the end what is behind this, and it is a really good film. First time I watched it, it was a bit jumpy, and then I just like to rewatch it all the time, so this is a good film to watch with your friends. The next films are VHS and VHS 2. Now these two films make you not want to know what is on a random VHS tape, because they have pretty messed up stories on there, and this is what this film is all about. And the first one is where a group of guys are hired by this random person to get this videotape of this person, and when they go there they find loads of videotapes, and they just watch them one by one, and there's about 5 stories on there, and they're pretty much all equally messed up, and just so, oh my god, it's just so crazy, and you guys just need to watch this. And VHS 2 is just equally the same, but just took it to the next level, and I am waiting for VHS 3, the viral one, and that one looks equally amazing too, so I can't wait to see that one as well. The next film is called Shaun of the Dead, and if you are a major zombie film fanatic, then you need to watch this now, because this film is just so fantastic. The story is based around a guy called Shaun, and he is kind of a loser in this film. He loses his girlfriend, he has a crap job that he hates so much, and what makes it worse is that zombies take over the world. So he decides to make it his mission to take Pete's car, go to Mum's, kill Philip, grab Liz, go to the Winchester, have a nice cold pint, and wait for all this to blow over. The next 3 films are called Wreck 2 and Wreck 3 Genesis, and the first one is where we follow a female reporter, I don't know her name, but she reports on how firefighters work at night, and the firefighters get an emergency call from a hotel, and she follows them there, and it just makes you wish that they didn't enter that hotel, because things just take for worse. And it is a zombie film kind of thing. We have to watch it because it has a twist on it. And the second one is just a follow-up where we see a SWAT team kind of go into the hotel and try and find out what is actually happening, to stop all this, what is actually happening, because they had no idea what was happening in the hotel, and they just went in there thinking it was just just something small, but it wasn't. It was something big. And the third one is where we see a couple, and they've just got married, and the zombies just spoil her wedding day, and who doesn't want their wedding day to be spoiled by zombies? And it is, I think the third one is more funnier in a way, like it has that comedy element in the film, whereas the others are more focused on the horror. So I am going to stop here, guys, because I could go on and on and on about my favorite horror films like Jeepers Creepers, Sweeney Todd, The Descent, Dead Silence,
films like that, and I could just go on, but I will list more films in the description box if you want to know more. But that is all. I hope you guys really enjoyed this. Make sure to give it a thumbs up and even subscribe. It really means a lot that you've watched this, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys. Mwah.